Jordan Klepper. We got a great show for you tonight. America has chosen a direction, and now we are heading into it, barreling towards it, some might say. So let's get right into it in our new segment, Trump 2.0, coming for the White House.
I'm going to come.
4 more years of that. Now, we all know Trump has big plans for his second term. Mass deportations, tariffs, and finally building that statue of Arnold Palmer's. So, that's the scale. The question is, who's going to come to the White House and help Trump carry out his glorious agenda? And you know what? The man has won the popular vote. He's earned the right to pick his new team. We owe it to him to hear him out without, nitpicking.
South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem is expected to be tapped as the Secretary of Homeland Security.
I'm sorry. If I could nitpick for just a sec. Kristi Noem for Homeland Security? Are you f***ing kidding me? She's supposed to get the border under control. She couldn't even train her dog. Although, I will say, I guess we know at least one Mexican who's not making it over the border. I know. Very sad. Very sad. This is our new reality. I mean, this woman has no national security experience. She's the governor of South Dakota. That isn't even the best Dakota. It goes North, Fanning, Johnson, then the building John Lennon was shot outside of, then South Dakota. But I will say Noem does have experience striking fear in the hearts of terrorists. Wait, I read that wrong. Terriers. Fear in the hearts of terriers. Yeah, sorry. You know what? I said I wouldn't interrupt. So who else is on board? I promise not to nitpick.
The former president also turning to a former House member, Elise Stefanik of New York, to lead the Environmental Protection Agency.
Okay, just to nitpick for a second here. Republican Congressman Elise Stefanik. Now, the last I remember, he wasn't a big advocate for the environment. You know what? Maybe he has some good ideas.
What are you planning to do at EPA?
We have the ability to pursue energy dominance, to be able to make the United States the artificial intelligence capital of the world, to bring back American jobs to the auto industry. We have the opportunity to roll back regulations that are forcing businesses to be able to struggle.
So the head of the EPA's top priority is protecting the auto industry, boosting artificial intelligence, and boosting business in general. Where's the environment in all this? Does the E... I mean, look at this. Does the E in EPA just stand for, f*** it? I mean, it's pretty cool how our nation's climate policy is like a battle over a thermostat. Dad comes in and turns it down, then 4 years later, Mom turns it back up. Over and over until we drown. The truth is, when you look at Trump's cabinet picks so far, they're kind of all over the place. You got mainstream politician Marco Rubio as Secretary of State, far-right weirdo Stephen Miller as Deputy Chief of Staff, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik as UN Ambassador, even though she has no diplomatic experience. I mean, what common thread could there possibly be that would explain why Trump hired all of them?
President Trump risks everything for us.
Leading us in this fight will be a man who, although wounded and facing danger, he stood up and raised his fist.
He is the toughest man that I have ever met. Nobody has endured more than what he has gone through.
Nothing, absolutely nothing will stop President Trump from standing and fighting for our great country.
Donald Trump's a style icon.
A style icon? Stephen Miller wants to put kids in cages, but that is perhaps the most offensive thing he has said. But I guess that's the uniting factor. These people are kissing Trump's ass so hard, they've got bronzer on their nose. And yes, he puts it on down there. He covers his whole body in it, except for right here for some reason. Now, the most important person on Trump's team right now doesn't have a cabinet position. Elon Musk, world's richest man and guy who looks like a wax statue of himself that you'd look at and say, man, that's a bad wax statue. Now, since the election, Trump's been getting something that Elon's 11 children will never receive: his full attention.
Elon Musk, who's been spotted at Mar-a-Lago basically since Election Day. He's been seen golfing with Trump and hanging out there at dinner.
He's one of the few people sitting in this makeshift situation room that they built in Mar-a-Lago.
Elon Musk has been weighing in on some of Donald Trump's potential picks, making it clear to the president-elect who he believes should have that role.
Oh, good. Good. The world's richest man is helping the president-elect run the country. I'm sure by the time Elon's done, his businesses will be unregulated, he'll have billions in new government contracts, and it'll be illegal to point and laugh at a Cybertruck. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make fun of this. Don't make fun of it. I want to know, what else is going on in the Mar-a-Lago makeshift situation room?
He's also been sitting in many times when he's been with Donald Trump on some of the calls from foreign leaders, including Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Musk happened to be at the club when Zelensky called, and Trump put him on speaker.
Oh, poor Zelensky. I mean, hasn't Ukraine been through enough? He's in a bunker. Russian troops are amassing outside, and he's like, don't put Elon on, don't put Elon on, don't. Hey, Elon! Yes, I did see you jump very high. Yes. Very cool, man, very cool. Oh, yeah, the hat looked radical, man. Cool. I guess because Elon provides Ukraine with internet through his satellites, this was basically a customer service call. Which means when they put Elon on the phone, Zelensky was probably like, I hate it when these things make you talk to a robot. Human operator. So now Elon is by the president-elect's side with no oversight or security clearances or even a title.
Responding to speculation about his position in the new administration, Musk posted on X, "I'm happy to be first buddy."
Oh, you know what? Let's go back to not having a title. First Buddy sounds like a sequel to Air Bud, where we elect a golden retriever to be president. Which, frankly, I'd take at this point. Just... It looks nice. Just keep it away from Kristi Noem, For more on the relationship between Trump and Musk, let's go live to Mar-a-Lago with Michael Kosta. Michael. The world's richest man and the president of the United States are colluding out of the public eye. This is corruption waiting to happen.
God, you're cynical, Jordan. For you, the glass is half empty. But for me, the glass is a shiny mirror covered in cocaine. You may see Trump and Elon as two billionaires colluding to promote their own self-interest, but I see a blossoming friendship between two men. And in a time when male friendship is in recession, I think that's something that we should be celebrating.
No. I mean, come on. What are you talking about? No, these are two wealthy moguls taking advantage of the system.
Okay, so there's going to be some conflicts of interest. Yes, we're all going to have Elon's computer chips installed in our brains, but what's more important, government-mandated neurosurgery or two old bros viciously vibing?
No. The brain surgery thing is more important.
You know what I think? I think you're just jealous that you don't have a male friendship like they do. When was the last time you hung out with a male friend, Jordan? And I mean really hung out.
Okay. I mean, I guess before the pandemic. a few years before the pandemic. Does my dad count?
No, definitely not. See, you're lonely, okay? But lucky for you, I'm right here. How many times have I said that you should get me a drink after work, or that you should let you buy me dinner, or that we should do a trip for the boys to Cancun that you pay for? I mean, male friendship is right there, my guy. You just have to reach out with your Visa Capital One Venture card and grab it.
Very generous. My new best friend, Michael Kosta, everybody.